As a result of World War II, the US, Great Britain, France, and the Soviet Union joined for the Yalta and Potsdam Conference, agreeing to divide Berlin into four sections, making the US, Britain, and France the West and Soviet Union controlling the East. On June 24, 1948, the Berlin blockade began. The nation was cut off from receiving commerce from East Berlin, leaving Westerners impoverished. The US did its best to send necessary supplies by air, beginning June 26, 1948, known as the Berlin Airlift. Around the 1960s, nearly 3 million people left the East to join West Berlin in order to strive for a better life. On August 12, 1962, 2,000 left, making it the largest group to leave in a day. Because of the threat the East presented in 1961, the Germans placed a barbed wire fence and concrete wall barricade to protect the West from Eastern fascists. This new barricade separated families from East and West Berlin, leaving them isolated and unaware of the state of their family on the other side. The construction of the wall continued to expand, eventually spanning 27 miles and stood at a height of 12 feet and a width of 4 feet. Because of declining conditions, both East and West Berliners began to protest. In 1989, Eastern Germans led one of the biggest peaceful protests. Citizens gathered every Monday and held prayer meetings where they would discuss politics and participate in prayers at the St. Nicholas Church. As the weeks progressed, the meetings grew, and on October 9, 1989, between 70,000 and 100,000 demonstrators participated, making it one of the largest Monday prayers to take place in East Germany. Citizens prepared for this monumental day by restocking all of the city's hospitals with extra supplies and blood bags. Berlin prepared for possible arrest, however no violence occurred between officers and demonstrators. Since police forces didn't use violence against protesters, it set stage for this so-called peaceful revolution. Throughout the protests, reporters secretly recorded part of the event, which led to it being broadcasted on West German television. The publication of the secret recordings gathered attention and support, which caused an increase in the people attending prayer meetings in the following weeks. As a result, the city was awarded the title Hero City because of all the brave citizens who showed their courage and strength through their will to make a long-lasting change through peaceful means. On November 9, 1989, the tension between the people and the Soviet government was at its peak. This led them to the declaration of the freedom to travel the country's border with no restrictions. After many adversities faced by the people of the city, they all had the opportunity to witness the fall of the Berlin Wall. After this victory, around 200,000 people gathered in the streets to have a moment of silence. This was done out of respect for the victims that endured psychological challenges, as well as those who died trying to escape over the wall and did not get to see its falling. Berlin will always remember its courageous citizens, as their death was not in vain.